Good morning, guys. Here we are. It's a Friday morning. I'm sitting here in the 2000 Camry. It's time to get it inspected, but we have a P0420 code. So because my previous video on P0420 codes is not only my most watched, but also my most disliked video, a couple things you need to know. First and foremost, you will not get something for nothing. You do need a scan tool, one that will display the readiness monitors of the ECM in the computer. That's number one. So if you don't have that, you will need to purchase one. You can typically get them for about $100, even less than that now. You might want to check the manual out online first to ensure that it can indeed show you the contents of the monitoring system, so you know that you can do this. Secondly, this is not a fix-it video. It's not going to tell you what the problem is or how to fix it. It's simply a workaround. With that said, here we go. I've never done it in this car before. I expect it should be just like the 02. So to start off, I have the computer hooked up here, and you'll have to just deal with the glare in that because it is morning and there's sun. But if you look, you can see all of the monitoring systems there are complete. I have the engine not running. Of course, not supported means that it doesn't count. If I go over to error codes, I'll have to put the system down here. If I go to error codes, you can see that it does list a P0420, and that's there. So what we're going to do is go down to the bottom here to clear codes. Now it's gone. If we go back to main, you can see that they're all listing as incomplete, the ones that are there. I'm now going to start the engine up, so now you get to have a cold start of the 2000 Camry. I'll just wait for the cars to go past quick. And yeah, we got an exhaust leak somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, so basically back here, everything is still listing as incomplete, so I'm not worried about that. And now I got to drive about 20 miles to the place where I'm going to get the car inspected. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you later. Alright, so I'm stuck in traffic as usual this time of morning. It's the way I go to work too. I got to head out that way. Anyhow, I just checked about a mile or so into the trip, and the EGR system monitoring had completed. I don't know anything further at this point. By the way, it doesn't really matter which ones are complete or incomplete. On this car being a 2000 model year, you're allowed to have 2 monitoring systems complete. For 2001 and later, you can only have 1 monitoring system incomplete. So on this car, we're a little luckier in that we get to have 1 more that's not ready in order to still be able to get the inspection. So anyway, I'm just on my way here. Typically, I found that with this P0420 code, the catalyst monitoring system is the one that usually takes the longest to complete, and is also the one that when it completes will throw the light again. So that's also in your favor. Anyway, we'll see you later. Alright, we're still driving. I just checked again. I had a moment at a traffic light, and I have 3 out of the 5 complete. This is now my golden opportunity to get the car inspected. I just have to hope that by the time I get where I'm going, it either has just completed 1 more, but not the catalyst monitoring, or it stays the same. As long as we got that, we should pass without any problem. Okay, still no check engine light. And it looks like evaporative system monitoring is incomplete. Oxygen sensor is complete. Heater monitoring is complete. EGR is complete. And catalyst monitoring incomplete. We have 2 systems not running. That means we fall into the right category, and we are ready for inspection. So we're going to go right now. I don't know if you can see that, but if you look at the sticker, it's new and it has glue around it. That means we passed. And check it out. Look what's back. Check engine light. Like I said, you get this done right at the golden opportunity and you're all set. We had still, when I got to the place, we still had 2 systems down. We had evaporative system monitoring incomplete and the catalyst system monitoring incomplete. Those 2 were incomplete, and it was enough to get it inspected, and it passed, like I said. And now I'm just driving home on the parkway now. You call it freeways or highways in other parts of the country, but we call it parkways here. And check engine light just came back on. Probably a P0420. I'm a little busy right now driving, so I'm not going to open up the computer and check it. But anyway, that's the deal. It's the light's back, but we did pass right at the golden opportunity. My best guess as far as why the light came on now was A, that yes, we had 3 systems up, but that happened, you know, maybe halfway into my trip to where I was going. One key thing is that I did not really drive at any kind of highway speeds during that time. So I think that's part of it as well. If you keep the speed between, you know, like under 50, that typically will help prevent the light from going on, because I believe to complete the drive cycle and have that catalyst system back up, you have to drive at, you know, highway speeds for a while. So that's probably another reason. But anyway, I'm about halfway home now, and when we get home, I'll go over all the systems and paperwork. We'll read the code out, reset it once again just for shits and giggles, and that'll do it. So we'll see you later. Take care. There you go. It passed. Like I said, we still got a check engine light. And now I'll show you why. It's exactly what I thought. The sun is going to kill this video right here, so you'll have to bear with me. But you can see that all the systems are now complete. And as such, that catalyst monitoring, the first one is, that's why we blew the light again. So that's pretty much the deal. Again, the whole point of this video, like I explained, is not to fix the problem, but actually get a workaround for it. And you should really only do this, of course I should have said this in the beginning, but you should really only do this if the car is not experiencing any drivability issues after first getting this code. Because if you do have drivability issues, then you got to get it fixed. I mean, it's that simple. It could be a clogged catalytic converter or something like that. But in this case, being that it's just the government wanting money, fuck them. So if I saved you $1,000, make sure you thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe. I thank you so much for watching, and enjoy. Take care.